friends and teachers in Boston were like, don't go to New York, they eat young girls alive in New York, you'll be destroyed. And I thought, well, I'll just give it a shot. I'm Jane Dickson. I'm a painter, born in Chicago, but I've lived in New York since 1977, and I would describe myself as a representational artist focusing on issues of what it is to be American, to be a woman in my time and my place, and much of my time and place has been in Times Square. They just put in a digital light board at One Times Square where the ball drops on New Year's Eve, and they wanted to teach some artists how to use the computer so that we could design ads for Coca-Cola and whoever else. So I worked there for a few years, and that became the basis of my artwork. I think everyone who lives in an apartment in New York does this peekaboo with their neighbors. It's inevitable. So we're all doing that, and I thought that was interesting to do consciously. And this old lady used to drag a crate around. She was very, very hunchbacked. And someone looked at this photo and said, oh, her son is a cop here in Times Square. I know her. But I thought, geez, her son ought to help her out. We'll talk about dreams. Dreams I never made a painting of. You think you know who you are and what you're doing, but you're doing stuff all the time, and you actually don't know what's the important stuff and what's not the important stuff. And now that this one's been unearthed, I'm like, oh, that actually is an important image to return to. I was interested more in what people look like when they're unselfconsciously just going about their life. I'm actually working on a painting right now that this facade is in, when it showed all kung fu hits. So maybe my studio was right here. Yes. Well, I don't know those two women. I photographed them in Times Square on New Year's Eve. This is my husband, Charlie Ahern, checking his watch to see if it's midnight yet. My work is being embraced in a way that it hasn't been. I find acceptance an interesting challenge.